Hey, I'm Hunt, and this is Hunt on LSU, your channel for LSU Fighting Tiger football talk. Enjoy the video. We want you to leave a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe right below the video. Enjoy. We will start today, unfortunately, with the news that Maason Smith will miss Game 1. Here's what I'm going to do for you in this segment. It's the lead of the show. It's the number one topic that we're going to talk about today, and usually that's kind of a monologue, and I give you my thoughts on it. That's what's going to happen here, except I'm going to split it in half. So for the first half, I'm going to be host of the Hunt Palmer Show, radio personality here in Baton Rouge, giving his objective thoughts on the matter. We'll get to what happens after that when we get there. Matt Moscona is reporting, certainly our afternoon guy here, that this is related to an autograph signing session in the summer of 2021, so 2+ years ago, that involved Maason Smith and Kayshon Boutte. That's Matt's report. I can tell you, independent of Matt, that I got word yesterday evening that Maason Smith was going to be suspended for the first game due to improper benefits stemming from an autograph session. I don't know if Kayshon was there or not. Matt's reporting it. I think Kayshon tweeted about it, then deleted it. I don't really care about that because he plays for the Patriots, and I don't give a rip about the Patriots. I care about Maason Smith in this game. And as I look at it, reportedly, these two signed autographs for someone, received financial benefit for it, prior to collegiate athletes and amateur athletes being able to collect money for their name, image, and likeness. That's the report. And if that's what happened, and if the NCAA found out about it, whether or not it was a disgruntled guy that got the signatures or an investigation into the football program that we know has been going on for a long time, or however they found out, if they did, and Maason Smith cooperated and admitted, yeah, this happened, he's got to sit the first game. I know it's legal now. Sign away. It wasn't then. And he knew when he walked into that room that collecting money from someone for your signature is illegal in the eyes of the NCAA. He knew that when he walked in. That's as obvious as it can be. If you didn't know you couldn't put jelly on your bagel at one point, then maybe you just messed up there. If you didn't know you could accept a ride to the airport, well, you may have just messed up there. Taking cash for signing autographs, you know. And if they did that, and it was discovered by the NCAA, he's got to sit for a game. That's just reality. You can sit here as an LSU fan or as someone 2 years down the road and go, this is legal now, just scrape it under the rug and who cares? And you can say that. The fact is, you break a rule, there's a punishment to it. And Maason Smith broke a rule. I'm not mad at Maason Smith. From a sports perspective, which is what I'm speaking from, I'm not talking about personal lives here in this respect. It's hard for me to tell people not to take sums of cash. I don't know what they got for it. If it was $25, it's probably not a very good decision. If it's 25 grand and you're 18 years old and that's a big deal, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you can't do that. You just can't get caught. You break the law, you commit a crime, okay, well, that's a whole different ballgame. You can't do that. But in this case, I'm not going to sit here with no knowledge of what Maason Smith's situation was at the time and no knowledge of what the benefits were that he received and say, God, you got to be kidding me. What a stupid decision. I'm not going to sit there and do that. But there's consequences if you get caught. And it appears that he got caught. So this punishment, in my eyes, is warranted. It wasn't legal then when he did it. Okay. Have we gotten by the host of the Hunt Palmer Show, can we get to the guy who wants LSU to win all their football games? Can we get to that part of this segment? Why? 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 Why, when everyone in college basketball is doing the same thing to win basketball games, my coach gets caught on the FBI wiretap? Why? Why, when everyone is doing things to earn money in recruiting and in name, image, and likeness and signing autographs and doing all that stuff, is my school the one that gets caught? Johnny Manziel just wrote a documentary. He's signing stuff, flying on private jets, going everywhere. He missed a half versus Rice. SMU, maybe. I don't know who it was exactly. When it's my school, it's the Florida State game, and they find out, and not only do they find out, they can't suspend him for last season because he's hurt. So they have to come back and suspend him in his junior year in the biggest opener the program has played in 12 years. Why does that happen? That is unlucky. That is unlucky. I hold the same position as I did with the Will Wade thing. And people would come out and go, oh my, well, how could you support this guy? I said, because he's playing college basketball. This is how you play college basketball. You go get players and you go win games. It's happening on Tobacco Road with those two teams. It's happening at the home of basketball in Lawrence, Kansas. It's happening out in Tucson. It's happening at Pauley Pavilion. Everywhere. That's how you win. I'm not mad that my school is winning. I'm mad that in the process of my school winning, that the FBI, instead of dealing with real stuff, decided to come crack down on college basketball, and my coach got caught on a wiretap. That's why I'm mad. I'm not mad that Maason Smith signing autographs for some cash. Okay? They've been doing it for decades. There's a documentary that just came out. One of the most celebrated college football players of all time is flying on private jets and hanging out with Drake on autograph money. I'm not mad. Just don't get caught. And of course, reportedly, my two players are dealing with some guy who's probably a real high-class individual, sneaking around in hotel rooms having college guys sign stuff so he can sell it. Probably just top-shelf dude. He's the guy that gets upset and rats us out, reportedly. Why? And how about a year where we play Georgia Southern to open? That's what the 2019 team did. We won by 1,000. Don't need you, Mason. We could have played Grambling first. Nah. Florida State. Oh, like the crappy Florida State that's been terrible for a decade? No, not them. The one with the senior quarterback who's a Heisman hopeful that might be a dark horse playoff team with a first-round pick at defensive end in their home state. That's the game you got to miss. Why? Why? That is so unlucky. And someone could come and say, Hunt, look, man, you've been pulling for this team for like 30 years. You got 3 football natties. You got 7 baseball natties. It's been a pretty good go. I know. I want more. And my second best defensive player has to sit out for writing his name on a few things 2 years ago. I'm not happy about it. I'm a sad guy. That was such a bummer news yesterday. I'm sitting on the couch. I just finished up a run, and I get a text from buddy. This is not good. What is this? And I can tell it's some news blurb, and I'm going, okay, somebody's out for the year. Somebody got carted off practice. What's the deal? Maason Smith, improper benefits. Wait, and then I started reading, you got to be kidding me. So later in the show, I'll compose myself, and we'll talk about what this means for LSU in that game. They've got depth there, but it doesn't mean that I can't be a sad guy because Maason Smith signing a couple things at the 11th hour and change from the NCAA allowing athletes to make money. We are officially the last school ever punished for name, image, and likeness crimes. Last one ever. Take a bow. Throw a parade. Sad, sad dude. Hey, thanks for watching Hunt on LSU. Before you get out of here, do us a couple of favors. Hit that like button, leave your comments below, and subscribe to the channel for all your Fighting Tiger football talk. See you next time.